Dearly beloved, we're gathered here in the presence of God and of these your friends and loved ones as witnesses for the purpose of joining you two in the holy bonds of matrimony. It was ordained of God and by Him instituted in the time of man's innocence. When God created man, He saw that it was not good for him to dwell alone. And He said, I will create a helpmeet for him. So God created woman and brought her unto man, saying, For this cause shall a man leave his father and mother, and shall cleave unto his wife, and the two shall be one flesh. Marriage, thus instituted in the bowers of Eden, was guarded in tones of thunder upon Mount Sinai in the law of Moses. It was Solomon who said, Whoso findeth a wife findeth a good thing, and obtaineth favor of the Lord. Proverbs 18:22. Also he said, A worthy woman who can find, for her price is far above rubies. The heart of her husband doth safely trust in her, and he shall have no lack of gain, for she doeth him good and not evil all the days of her life. Proverbs 31:10-12. Marriage was revered in the gentle accents of Jesus in the Sermon on the Mount. He honored a marriage in Cana of Galilee, where He wrought His first mighty miracle. The Apostle Paul declared marriage to be honorable in the sight of all men. He thought that it was a sacred and indivisible union to be binding until death. In view of these facts, none can doubt its sacred authority. And now, who giveth this woman in marriage to this man?
Her mother and I.
Ephesians chapter 5, verses 22-23 remind us of the obligations of husbands and wives as they pledge themselves to one another in marriage. I charge you both, as you stand in the presence of God, to remember that love and loyalty alone will make the foundation of a happy home. If the solemn vows which you are about to make be kept inviolate, and if steadfastly you endeavor to do the will of your Heavenly Father, your life will be full of joy, and the home which you are establishing will abide in peace. No other human ties are more tender, no other vows are more sacred than these which you assume. Les, do you take this woman to be your lawful wedded wife, promising before God with your friends as witnesses that you will be to her a faithful, loving, and devoted husband? That you will provide for her and protect her, that you will honor and love her and remain with her in sickness and in health, in prosperity and adversity, and forsaking all others, keep yourself to her, and to her only as long as you both shall live? Candy, do you take this man to be your lawful wedded husband, promising before God with your friends as witnesses that you will be to him a faithful, loving, and devoted wife, that you will honor him and love him, and remain with him in sickness and in health, in prosperity and adversity, and forsaking all others, keep yourself to him and to him only, as long as you both shall live? Will you please join your right hands and repeat these vows after me? I, Les, take thee, Candy, to be my wedded wife, to have and to hold, from this day forward, for better, for worse, for richer, for poorer, in sickness and in health, to love and to cherish till death do us part, and thereto I give thee my faith.
I, Les, take thee, Candy, to be my wedded wife, to have and to hold, from this day forward, for better, for worse, for richer, for poorer, in sickness and in health, to love and to cherish, till death do us part, and thereto I give thee my faith.
I, Candy, take thee, Les, to be my wedded husband, to have and hold from this day forward, for better, for worse, for richer, for poorer, in sickness and in health, to love and to cherish till death do us part, and thereto I give thee my faith. Is there a token of this union? The wedding ring is the outward and visible sign or symbol of an inward and spiritual bond which unites two loyal hearts in endless love. God gave us a symbol when He placed the rainbow in the sky, that each time we look upon its multicolored hues, we should remember His promise. Each time you see these rings, may you be reminded of the love you hold for each other and of the promises you've made this day to be faithful and true till death. May this ring be a constant reminder to you of your mutual obligation and a silent incentive to their fulfillment. Will you repeat after me? In token and pledge of the vows between us made, with this ring I thee do wed, and with all my earthly goods and my heart's faithful affection, I thee endow.
In token and pledge of the vows between us made, with this ring I thee do wed, and with all my earthly goods and my heart's faithful affection, I thee endow.
For as much then as Les and Candy have consented together and pledged their faith to each other in holy wedlock, and have witnessed their vows before God and this company, and have sealed the same by giving and receiving rings, I therefore, by the authority vested in me as a minister of the gospel of Christ in the state of Arkansas, pronounce that they are husband and wife. Therefore, what God hath joined together, let not man put asunder. Lest, may you guard well the future of this woman who has committed to you her all. She's paid you the highest compliment within her power to pay. She's left her father, her mother, her home, and given up her very name for you, the man she loves. May you ever be true in that confidence and trust she has placed in you. May you love her as Christ loved the church, with a self-giving, sacrificial love. May you be thoughtful and tender and dwell with her according to knowledge. And may you be the spiritual, financial, and moral leader of your home, as God intended. Candy, may you ever strive in life to keep by your virtues this heart that you won by your graces. May you be true to your marriage vows and to this man who has paid you the highest compliment within his power to pay, to make you the queen of his home and of his heart. He's endowed you with his earthly possessions and with his name and with something far greater, with his honor and his love. May you ever be true to this one who has promised to forsake all others and to cleave unto you until death. May your loyalty be the loyalty of Ruth of old, who said, "Entreat me not to leave thee, or to return from following thee. For whither thou goest, I will go, and whither thou lodgest, I will lodge. Thy people shall be my people, and thy God my God. Where thou diest, I will die, and there be buried. The Lord do so to me, and more also, if aught but death part between me and thee." And finally, to both of you I say, marriage is oneness, divine, indivisible. May you know its deepest joys through a lifetime together. May the sorrows of life be halved and the joys of life be doubled, because you experience them together. May you be very patient, very kind, never jealous, nor boastful, nor rude, nor selfish, nor irritable, nor resentful, but always hopeful, faithful, and loving. May God be the third partner and the guiding hand in this marriage, and His will be the rule of your home. May this home, in its contentment and dedication and bliss, be a foretaste of the heavenly home, and after walking hand in hand together, may you hear the invitation of God to the marriage supper of the Lamb, where love will be perfected in eternity. And now the Lord bless you and keep you. The Lord make His face to shine upon you, and be gracious unto you. The Lord lift up His countenance upon you, and give you peace. Ladies and gentlemen, it's my great pleasure to present to you Mr. and Mrs. Leslie Nelson.